So this time, okay, I changed location because I think the video looks better at this angle. I think, yeah, at this angle in my room. So here I'm going to talk about the second reflection, which is the based on video 2.1. So video 2.1 talk about what exactly is presentation anxiety and what actually causes them and what we can do to overcome this anxiety or fear in order to become a better presenter in the future. So in my own opinion, I think it is perfectly natural to be nervous before making a presentation. However, it it is not as frightening as it sounds, because even the most experienced speakers feel nervous beforehand before they are making a presentation. Of course, everyone feels nervous. So but an important key to remember is to not overthink, because basically we often feel nervous or fear before the presentation even began. Our minds are filled with negative thoughts and self-defeating of, what if I do this, what if I would mistakenly do this. So whether it is about our dreadful previous experience or the failure to deliver, so surprisingly our body would exhibit similar physiological responses to excitement and fear. So therefore, to become a better presenter, a better speaker, we can practice to simply interpret our fear as excitement. You can't regard your fear as your excitement. I mean, like, just like what I'm doing right now, I'm doing a lot of hand gestures because I'm quite nervous doing this recording. So the goal is, not to get rid of your nervousness or your nervous sweat, because being nervous is not the problem. It's how you deal with the nervous is the problem. So the trick is to harness our adrenaline rush wisely. So you have to make it work in our favor, instead of you make it against yourself. So make a lot of preparation, make a lot of practice, because it plays a very vital role in overcoming nervous, and it is paramount to be well prepared in order to feel confident. So if you are well prepared, you might feel less nervous because you're already confident with what you have prepared. Last but not least, do not expect that we should be able to answer. So moving on to video reflection 2.2. So Christine gave 5 secrets on how to speak with confidence. She called them the 5 S's. So there are stance, sound, smile, silence, and sight. She also then continued to explain further about the 5 S. So giving examples on the do's and don'ts based on the 5 S. So speaking with confidence requires us to have good, or rather positive, body language. So our posture can shape the way we are viewed. So she said that we should stand as if there was a string attached on top of our head, making our stance taller than usual, hence make us look more professional. So the second one is to make our presentation more effective. We should not use a single tone throughout the speech. You should not be monotonous with your presentation. That will make you sound like a robot, right? So instead, we have to vary the speed or the intonation or emphasizes on each or on certain part of your presentation to make your voice to be more appealing. So the third one is, it is a good idea to smile, but not throughout the entire speech though. But you have to smile. You have to establish a good relationship, so that's why you have to smile to your audience to help them engage with your presentations. Okay, the fourth is to avoid using and like repeatedly. Do not stutter a lot. Don't vibrate your voice. Don't, it will help us look more professional and confident, if you avoid using all of them. And last but not least is to make eye contact with your audience. The audience will connect with us better if you pay attention to them rather than staring to the wall the entire speech. Besides, by looking at them, we can focus on the audience response and try to make adjustment to that. Remember these 5 S's. that will ensure that you can make a very good presentation. For 2.3 reflection is about Dr. Evans Josephs. So he gives a speech on self-confidence. So he said that self-confidence is a skill that we have to harness every day. We have to improve, we have to polish every day. So he used his experience as a former football coach to give examples on the importance of self-confidence among any other skills. So there's no magic or word or shortcut to build confidence. The most important key is by repetition and persistence. Self-confidence gives us the capacity to believe in ourselves and to always rely on our abilities. So if there's enough people in this world telling us that we cannot do it, so why must we believe themselves? Why must we believe in them? We must believe in ourselves. So therefore, if we have to start believing in ourselves first, as a self-confidence, because that is the first step to success. So what I learned from Dr. Even is perception creates reality. So we can become the person that we want to be, and we must act on that belief. So you have to talk to yourself in an enduring way, make a note if you have to, and read it every time we started to have negative thoughts or doubts to ourselves. Because if we don't say it, um, you know, we we always don't feel good when we make a mistake, because it's not it's not your fault to make a mistake. It is a good thing to make a mistake, because you can learn from your mistakes. Then try again, because once you make a mistake, you will repeat the same action and improve yourself. So by repetitions and persistence, repetitions followed by persistence, you can definitely build your self-confidence. As soon to be a teacher, Dr. Even portrayed the right way to correct mistakes. Let's say there are Haley and Jimmy in my class. When Jimmy did a mistake, ignore it. Instead, Haley tell Jimmy, "Great job! I love how you do this. I love how you do that." When she did a great job, this way Jimmy is more demoralized, is not demoralized, and will be more motivated to do more, to repeat the same action, but must act and improve the action more. And so that also builds up Haley's confidence as well. So that's what I learned from the video.